There you go. How's that? Dan, we couldn't hear you. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You guys can hear me now, I assume. There we go. Thank you. Thanks, Ollie. I got to check over every once in a while. I thought I hit the button when I first got started, but I was charging my headphones. So as you can see, we're still digging down, looking for bearishness in this market right now as we sit. I'm looking for a retest of this city down here at 826, 828 to 826. So let me explain that again because I was all muted. I'm not bullish on this at all until we get above this breaker. And we're at the mean threshold of that breaker right now. Yeah, we creeped up above it, cut your rejection block, and then that breaker's holding, and we got this premium box here. So you touch the premium, you get the rejection block, and then it rolled over. So we did not, this is our 15-minute bull trap, and you get caught in the bull. So those who want to go long, I want to see this breakthrough here, right? But in order for it to get through there, it's got to clear this out here. And because there's such a tight overlap between them, wait for a clear break above this candle and that premium level right there before you consider a long. Otherwise, wait till that bull trap is over. Otherwise, it'll catch you. We have not retested this, or hadn't at the time retested this discount CIBI. And as we're running up here, I was talking about this on the 1 minute chart, is you want to see this reverse and get back and at least retest this before you take that high. So now we're in here, we're finally retesting the CIBI. So now what I want to see is whether or not this CIBI holds, or we're coming for these relative equal lows below us on a 15-minute chart. And we'll come back into this BISI down here. Give that a retest. So I'm not going to overshoot my PD raise. I'm just looking at this level here right now on a 15-minute chart. Right down here on a 5-minute chart. So this would be 826, which would put you right into the mean threshold of this candle. So if we start to eat through this on a close, and we close below here on a 15-minute chart, and we close below here on a 5-minute chart, then we're definitely looking for a run on these lows, and we're bearish. So you got to kind of stay inside your PD arrays. Your 5-minute did not give you an indication of going higher. That 5-minute premium level, see how it held? Got a couple of wicks up into the rejection block, but we did not break through this premium. So it held, and now we're back inside this small little range right here. So until we get see how we're now rolled below that level right there, I want to see a retest and come lower. All the way up into here. I guess you can dig into that one, but that one's been worked pretty good. I'm assuming we're just going to get a retest in this level, probably the midnight open again, and roll over and come lower, all the way up to here, the 6 a.m. candle. But I expect to see that come lower now. Morning, Ollie. A nice little catch there this morning on the reversal at the 7 a.m. this morning. I woke up, got down here, and looked for this candle here. Got above it, got in right here at this candle. Took it for the run. As soon as it breaks the high here, comes back and retests it. You're looking for a continuation, and it did. And hit our little premium box way up here. You'll see it hit it over here. Hit that little premium box. And then it hit the 5-minute premium, so I got out right there. Now we're looking to see a retest of this, and we're getting a retest. Albeit choppy, it's working its way down there. 100% agree. You need to break one of those 15-minute priority gaps. And sometimes that's all you need, hey, Ollie. You just need a couple of small little trades to start off your day, and then get a little bit of money in the bank. You just kind of sit on the sideline and wait now till you get yourself a clean setup. And if it's not clean, who cares? You got a little bit of pre-market action there. That's all you really need, right? So we're well back into this retesting that 15-minute civvy, which is good. Let's see how we, I want to see us start to accelerate now. If we can get back through. Now this has been retested. I'm happy for that. We can start going bullish again. So you look for any bullish type of setup. Otherwise, this still supports bearishness for me, even all the way up to here. That's all bearishness for me until we break through here, break through here, and break through here. And these are all relatively, this one, we'll see right here. If we get above here, then we know that's the next eye spot I'm eyeing up here. 859. Got to close above 859. So we're bouncing off the 6 a.m. candle. See if we start drilling through it now. Because this and this are our civvies that we want to see broken to the upside. Once they're broken through on the downside, you see them get retested to go lower, retested to go lower. Now this would have been a nice little spot right here. It traded below it, came back, tested it, and then extended the range. That's it. It did its thing. We extended the range. Now if we trade back through this level, come back and tap it, and go higher, then we're looking for this level, these two levels right here, this one here, and this one right here. And we're looking for those to get broken to the upside if we want to go higher. If this rolls over here now and comes lower, drops down below here, and there's little imbalances in that down here. There's a little tiny civvy right here after taking a low. Order block has not been broken to the upside. Always look for the candle to the left, the bullish candle, and then we're through that already. So now we're retesting it from below. Let's see that roll over and come through here. This is an immediate, is that immediate rebalance? I don't think so. No. That little imbalances all inside here still. Not clean price action. Just a nice little price action study if you want to try and stay on the horse right now, that's all. Ooh, oh, excuse me. Good morning, Craig. Reservoir. Good morning, how are you? Reservoir. Good morning there, Reservoir. Reservoir. Kind of a neat name. Ollie, I'd like to see us break out of the range we've been in the last couple of months. It happened the day ICTs. It'll happen the day. Yes, indeed, it probably will, Ollie. Love my M crude rally to take PM and then wait for a dip to buy. Craig's like an oil baron, hey? We've got, let's look at ES here. ES has peaked out of its premium. It's ran through here. Did take a low. Oof, you're stuck in the, we're in a tight little range here in the 4 hour. Yes, premium. We're below this level, took out range extension. We got into the discount box down here. We ran back up through. We don't have a premium or a close above this candle yet, though. So we're inside the tight little range. So yeah, we're just waiting for that to get out of Dodge. This one has broken its breaker, takes out these lows, and now we're looking for it to come back. It's retested that old high. It's staying inside the mean threshold of this candle, and you want to see it start eating through the mean threshold of this candle. It's going to get up to 45, 647-ish. It looks like it's getting a nice little indication to go higher. The pound. Pound's got to get back above 135.60. Be considered more bullish for me. And then just be careful that you're not just coming back into this little sibby here. Roll over and come back down again. This has to hold price after that's taken. If it does come back and retest, you want to see this give way to the upside. Otherwise, if this breaker holds price, we keep coming lower. We trade below 135.52 on a close. Look for a retest of that and keep coming lower. Extend the range. That's the 5 minute, 15 minute. Looks like it wants to come back and just test this old low and then roll over and keep coming lower. Then I'd be looking for way down here. Look for this level here. If we continue to break these breakers, look for a run down into here on the pound. Double checking out, it's 10 o'clock. Still coming lower. Lean hogs hit our upside objective. Look at that. Whilst we were sleeping. She nailed that upside objective. Nice. Yeah, if Abs was here, that was nice. We called that one weeks ago. Very high premium to sit in that for weeks. And it's finally hit there. So vindication, validation, whatever you want to call it. We're inside the sticks with sugar still. Look at that. Premium. Retest the premium. The new premium. Retest it. Go lower. Still inside those sticks. Bull traps holding. Crude oil. Let's have a look at crude. Oh, just res. Okay, res. Fair enough. I'm here to absorb. Well, you're welcome to participate in any way you want there, res. If you want to just watch and listen, ask questions, don't be afraid to ask questions, man. If there's something about an ICT setup that you're not sure or some term that is used, the best advice I can give you is go to ICT index.io and get it right from the horse himself. We all have little slight interpretations on his terminology and his stuff, and I don't have the best terminology or even we've renamed a bunch of stuff, if anything, just to make things more poignant. You know, you might hear things like Crazy Ivan. He's never talked about that stuff before, box to box. And, you know, they all have a relevant connection to ICT somewhere. And sometimes they're just a new way of trying to push an old idea. But don't be afraid to ask if you have any questions. As we're happy to help out any way we can. Nobody's here to beat anybody up, and they're punted the moment they do. We don't do trolls, so we're just here to help people. We haven't got time for that other crap. We're leaving on Swift equal highs, ready for higher and open. I'm manifesting. It didn't give us an entry. Big candles. I wanted those lows. Romulada. Yeah. Rom. How's it going, Rom? Thanks. Looking forward to it. I got introduced to the live channel by BT. Who's BT? Oh, bench trader. I was going to say BT. Who's BT? A D, a man. Well, you got a great coach there in Hadi anyway, or the bench man. Sorry, where am I at crude oil? So we've run out these equal highs here. Yeah, Craig, you want to see us get up on top of this on a close, not this pullback that you're seeing here. Watch this candle here. So you start giving up the mean threshold, retest, discount array down here in this larger range. There you go. Let's see if we can get back into this discount box here. If you start to close out these equal lows, then start looking for, like we're retesting this 5-minute SIBI here. See that right on the money there at 62.92. Now give it a nice snap off of that. We still could dip down one more time into this SIBI and give you that 1 minute, but you're definitely inside the 5. Now you want to kick off of here and start driving back up here and close above this high if you want to go higher. And see how this one here, we haven't closed above it yet. We've got wicks up here taking out old highs, but we have not closed above the 1 hour either. So you got to get up here if you want to see that push higher. Otherwise, we're coming back into this range here. If they watch, if those levels all start to give way on the downside, look for a deeper retracement into this 1 hour SIBI here. The natural gas. Get up there, little doggy. Those are terms there, Res. Little doggy and get on up there. You're going to hear the big blue bus. You can hear the big yellow bus. These are highly skilled terms you must learn. And the caret. Watch the caret, man. We're looking for where do we put the caret. I don't see anything fun, super fun in here. Gold, still looking for that upside objective at 38, 33. I swear there's something happening with the president. That's why gold's starting to push up. I know you may not think it's a good excuse, but when he goes, if he suddenly dies, you're going to see this sucker just shoot straight up. It's cardiac issues. Those big swollen ankles. Vascular insufficiency. Yeah. In other words, right-sided heart failure. Anyway, he's got looking for gold to get him to that 38, 37 level. Oh, there's oil again. Don't need oil. Close without savings that. And the banks. Oh, I hope my buddy Gary's still in this. I'm sure he is. He's doing well. I like to see that. Very, very well. Keep it up, keep it up. How's our German DAX doing? Of a breaking market structure to the downside. Another breaking structure here. A retest of the old lows. Continuation on the downside. Look for your SIBI. Your SIBI gets broken on the downside, gets retested right here with precision at 676 and continues to extend the range. How beautiful is that? We now have a reversal going on, a retest. You want to see this candle here. Always look to the candle to the left. You want to see this get broken to the upside. See how the mean threshold is holding it right now? And this SIBI, you want to see this spot right here at 652. Hold, alley. It's got to hold there. If it doesn't, look for that level to retest to go lower. Otherwise, wait for this candle to get taken to the upside. Find some support. You don't want to see that mean threshold get taken, which is also right here. So in other words, you want to see this pop straight through here, come back down, give this a retest on this old high and the mean threshold here, and start pushing up higher for a deeper run inside that range. That's what I'll be looking for there. And down we go. You see how we were looking for that 15-minute and we didn't get it. We wanted to see this thing get retested here. It retested and see how we've blown right through it. So let's go down even further now. Now that you've seen that this level got tested, we're going to look for right here at 831, and we're going to see if there's a retest going on at 831. Here's our downside. This level was taken. We actually extended the range, so if that happens, so be it. You want to see it come back and hit this level, retest it, and go lower. Look at that. It comes all the way back inside the SIBI and starts to go lower. So now I want to see this take out this low or the rejection block, half the wick and the lows, and keep pushing for the next new week or new day opening gap. That's classic retest, man. Did you guys get in that as a short? Rez is a good friend of mine, Darren. Oh, excellent. Well, welcome, Rez. You're a friend of Hadiz. You're a friend of mine, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Yes, Rom, life is nice while we're still having some sun. Darren, look at the 15-minute chart. Oh, yeah, I see all that. I see all that, Hadi. I see you, my friend. I see you. So we got these downside objectives, these little imbalances right here. I'll be looking for 11, or did that hit it already? Ooh, look at that. From 812 to 811, and it hit at 812. Got a nice reaction off of that. Now I want to see if we can get through this level, which we did. I'm over here now. We're looking for a nice little delicious discount box right here. You guys may not buy into this, but stick around, man. You'll see some stuff that'll be will blow your mind. I'm looking right here. 15-minute. So we're looking for a retest of this level at 789, 783, and 776. All good. Hang in there. I want to see this close below here. It does. Retest. Come lower. The 5-minute. There's a lot of commercials today. I can see them all popping up. I don't know if you guys see all these commercials coming, but Darren, did you change locations? New headphones too? Sound is perfect, loud and clear. Oh, yeah, I've changed direct locations. I'm at my brother's place here in Manitoba. This is on the road, man. We're on the road again. And I've got my fancy Bose headphones. Are you telling me I should be using these at home? Does it sound much clearer? And besides, I've added a couple of filters to my channel as well. So I'm going to, when I get home, I'm going to put these same filters on at my home one, because if it's, you don't get as good a sound at my home base as well, I might just go to my headphones and use that. $7.89 is coming. What's that? Oh, I smell it. Can you guys smell that? That's the smell of sweet coffee. Somebody's awake. Good morning, Joe Mack. Sound is perfect now. Your sound is perfect. Perfect. That's great. I got to remember those filters, and I got to remember the headphones. I'll put my headphones on when I get home. And if you guys are enjoying the sound, if the sound quality is what you want, you guys get what you need. That's what I'm saying. So keep your eye on this, Rez, if you're new to our little family of fun and crazy ways of looking at the markets. So we're looking for this level right here to hold. And it's holding. We come back, we hold, it holds, and we just want to see it dig down into this discount. And we're looking for this 15-minute fair value gap below us. This little box. We call it box-to-box trading. I came up with this a while ago. I watched ICT talk about BISIs and SIBIs, and he likes to reach for a BISI on this side. I like to reach for the SIBI on the opposite side and compare it inside a range and look for the premium, and it would be compared. A SIBI could be or coupled with a BISI on the opposing side going higher. So when you see the BISI taken on the upside, look for a retest of that right here. And then for it to go lower, if it creates a SIBI, you want to see that SIBI get retested and run to the BISI again. And if you want to see an extension, you want to see the BISI get broken to the upside, retested and range extension. Same thing with a discount. We want to see that taken from the downside, retested, and go lower. So on a 15-minute chart, we could still come all the way back up into 830 and then go lower. Our 5-minute, you see our 5-minute, we've broken the 5-minute, and the 5 minutes holding. So that's nicer. That just tells me we've got more acceleration. We're not worried about this. This should stay open. So if we do see another 15-minute candle open up without taking that low, you'd want to see an institutional order flow entry drill here at 826. In other words, retest this 5-minute one again and then go lower. But I want to see that just start plowing through here now. Watch this wick. Divide the wick into quarters. If this is all new stuff to you, Rez, you'll see. That's great stuff. Rez, thanks. I was looking into where a 789 was coming from. Yeah, it's definitely coming in from that discount box there. That's our discount. Not this one, not the BISI, but the DeCivi here. You can use the BISI as well, I suppose, because it's inside this little, as Michael would call this. In the old school, that would be called an island reversal. An island reversal. So you see how you see the SIBI, why the SIBI is important? If you run up above the SIBI after taking a low, right here, you see that SIBI form? If you just rely on the BISI side, you never get it. But if you rely on the SIBI side, you close above it, you come back and you tap inside this level, now you get the loan. That's why I go with the SIBI and not the BISI. And I'm sure Michael's done that as well. I'm sure he'll point this out when he starts next week. He'll probably be lambasting me because I posted tons of stuff on his student channel. I was putting all my videos on there. So I'm sure he's seen one of them and just gone, these guys think they're mental giants. I'm sure he'll have something to say. But we are loyal students, Michael, if you're watching. Nobody's trying to hack on you, man. We're all supporting you. We all love your stuff. You're the king. You're the goat. You got it all, man. We're just struggling to get our way there. That's all. Yes, if you've missed it, don't chase it. And you see how we're just kind of this whole waffling back and forth here? You want to see this come up, hit that thing, and just take off. The fact that we keep coming back and retesting it again, not a great thing, but as long as it's staying below it, you're still in. So look for a rejection block, pay yourself at the rejection blocks. Huge rule there, Rez. Mark it in your book as a rule, mark it in big, bold, highlight it, color it in, make it big and bold. Always, always, always pay yourself at rejection blocks. If you get the low, good for you, but you'll always get the rejection block. Well, if you're aiming for the low, at least you'll get the rejection block, because sometimes it just comes in, taps that, and leaves. And you're like, where did that come in? 1 minute still showing us a bearishness. For Monday's first presentation for value gap. Working our way through that now. If you were short here, at least go to break even, pay yourself a little bit on the trade. Or not pay yourself, but like, don't take a loss on this, because we're coming up for 9:30, and if that switches up on you, at least you're covered for a loss. And watch for this rejection block, hold low, and look for this 15-minute pusher. Michael is a goat. Without his teachings, I would not be trading. This is so true. I knew nothing, zero about trading years ago. He is definitely the GOAT. $782, yeah, I think I had that at 790 something. Where's the 8? Here's the 9 a.m. candle right here. Or 3 a.m. candle right there. Oh, no, it's not. Where's my 3 a.m. candle? 1, 2. Oh, that's this one. There's another one down here. Let's go to the hour chart. It's this guy right here. Right there. Yeah, 782. Yeah, 781. Yes, it's the 3 a.m. See all that waffling around in there? Right to the consequent encroaching of yesterday's first presentation. Oh, I smell that coffee. I smell the coffee. I'd love to see us really reach down to the 7:30 before Reversing long in the macro. Yes. Oh, you're talking dirty to me now, Ollie. Reach down low. Let's get down into that 730. Yes. Yes. And keep in mind, you've got this old BISI over here. That will put you in that 760 to 748. So you'd have to get through that, Ollie, as well. I think you'd be hard pressed to get through that. But if we get through here, find support at that, that's my next target. And if I get through here, then we're looking for the rest of this BISI, or sorry, this CIBI over here on the hourly to get retested. And that can come all the way down into 670. All the way to 670, turn around and start moving right back up higher. So looking for a reversal here. If you don't get it, look for a reversal there. If you don't get it, look for a reversal here. If you don't get it, then look for a reversal here. And if you don't get it, you're going to keep going lower. So if you're still in this on the short, just wait for your reversal to get taken to the upside. So here, you want to see a body close above here and take out this candle with a body. Market structure shift is until you get above these two candles here. Minutes. 4 more minutes. Let's see what we got. There's lots of relative equal highs above us here. Sir Derek, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, good launch. How's the B-man? The B-man, D-man. How's your lovely wife doing, Derek? I hope you guys are all healthy, happy. How's Abs doing? I haven't seen Abs for a couple of days. Was he here yesterday? I hope Abs is doing well. He and his wife were having some stuff there for a long time ago, so I hope they're still doing well. Look at this premium guy right here. See how we've got wicks just coming up into here? I don't want to see, you don't want to see a body getting above you unless you're bullish and you're aiming for here. Watch this level right here. So kind of mark it out on your chart. So watch this level here, Rez. See how we've traded above it. You're tapping on it. Now we want to go higher. You want to see if we can close above this bull trap here. We call it a bull trap. Michael doesn't give it a name, but it is a trap. You'll see it often when you see this first order block to the left here. If it doesn't break that on a close, it often acts like a trap for those people who want to go long. People think, oh, it's going for the highs, and then all of a sudden it hits this thing or hits this one here, and then rejects off of it and starts coming lower, and you go, oh man, and especially if there's a fair value gap that forms in here. You see it trade below the BISI, come back into it, take out the mean threshold of this candle, and starts coming lower, and that acts like a bull trap. It holds those people in that want to go long, and then traps them, takes it lower. So we look for this one, and then we look for the cluster that's above that. So it'll be this one, which is buried inside these two. So you take those two because they're the highest. That would be the next bull trap for me. If this one holds or doesn't snap and take your toes off, then look for a run up into this next level. So there's your retest of the city. Now you're bullish inside this range. And you got to be prepared to change your mind on a dime. Don't be committed to one full direction. If you see it starting to switch up on you, you've got to change your mind. That's what we call staying on the horse. The horse will spin and buck, and if you're so committed to it going in one direction, it'll throw you off, and you go like, where did it turn on me? There's your first turn right there. See there? And now we're going higher. So here's your first turn, tap. We close above that level right there. We're talking about comes back and retests it, goes higher. Got to be quick on that one, right at 9:32. Ran out the equal highs, ran out the equal highs. Now you really got to sit and watch. So good, so far so good. Wife is great. Just finished 15-minute quart of raspberry jelly. Ooh, I do love raspberries. Bees. Need to do a few more things with them before winter, but fingers crossed they will make it through the winter. Now, do you have to like pack them in your house? Do you have to like make a little bee hotel for them? I think they used to do it up here at the bee farm. They used to have a hive inside the wall, and they'd have all this stuff the kids could see, like a clear glass. You could see it through it, and you'd see them all working inside the hive. Do you have them all come back to an area that they stay in a relatively cool and go into a hibernation type state? Right back into this premium box again. Again, you got to get through this level on a close to go higher on a 15-minute chart, 5-minute chart. It's got to break through the premium box. There's the 5-minute premium right there. You've come all the way up into a rejection block. See that 5-minute rejection block? You tap it, takes out these old highs, but a rejection block stays there. And you're still in between here on a 5-minute and here on a 5-minute. So that reverses on you right now and snaps back, closes through here. Look for continuation on the downside. We've got an order block traded above here. We've retested it right there, and we're coming back higher. So we've got a body above here that should go higher. I'm going to see it close right up above 830. Nope. This little premium box in here. We wicked up into the top. I really want to see it push up in there. Otherwise, I'm stuck really between here and here. Whew. Don't know where to go from there. Rez, do you live in Toronto? Are you a friend of Hadid's from Toronto? I will put some double bubble insulation inside the top cover, but they stay over. Really? Outside? They'll survive in like 20, 30 degree below weather? That's amazing. Do they just go into hibernation and not move, or are they just kind of stuck in one spot and just kind of, yes, you are. Oh, then you should come out and visit us. That'll be like Amarjeet, we'll have Rez and Hadi and Russell. Man, it'll be quite the little party. We all get to have a meet up there in Toronto in October. Bring out your friend, Hadi. That'd be great. We'll all kind of meet up. They're great. Well, we don't have 20 to 30 below where I am, but yes, would be fine in 0 degrees Fahrenheit. They huddle up and keep each other warm, and the brood warm too. Well, that's pretty crazy. That's why they need all that that honey to keep them energized for the winter time. See all those attempts to get up there, and they're failing right off that 830. That 830 is holding. We're back into this little. If you consider these little swing lows, this little breaker takes them out. Retest. Back inside here. I'm not touching this. I'm just kind of watching this now. That's way too choppy for me. I still would like to see it get down into that 15-minute inversion fair value gap below us at that 781 level, that 3 a.m. candle. Look at all these attempts to get up there. That makes me wonder what they do for. I think they take the bees out of the hives here. And they give them a cool but at least warmer place to live. We had a whole bee farm up here, just 5 minutes from our place here, and they had they had a whole garage that they had these giant bees, and then they had big diagrams on the walls, and the kids would have school trips to the bee farm, and they'd talk about bees and all the stuff that they do, and then you get to go into the building and you can buy like so many different types of honey in there, you know, the manuka honey and the royal jelly and all that kind of stuff. And they had a bunch of bees inside the wall covered in plexiglass. You could all see them. They come through this little tube up inside, and you see them working. The kids get to see it, a beehive actually working. It was kind of cool. And then all of a sudden they were there for years and years, and they just closed down last year before. Don't know if it was the COVID that had took them out. Because not very many people come. Kids weren't in school, so you didn't have any school trips there. So I think it was really hard for them to survive through COVID. Birds and bee talk, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I certainly would give him a little warm place. This looks really interesting, watching all these wicks attempt to get up here and fail and just keep dropping lower. They're still piercing the SIBI here, and they're not really pushing through it either. So you've got an attempts to go higher, and it's not doing it. Attempts to break through this, and that's not working either. So it's kind of just looking at it from the bounce around. The algorithm's just kind of spinning. It's not spooling yet. So let's wait and see what the 950 macro does, and see if we start getting a spooling at the 950. We're 9 minutes out of that. We have news at 10. We've ran above the 5 minute here. We've pierced all the way into it multiple times. So you just want to see it close below this 5 minute at 826. So we can get back on track for running these lows out. And that would coincide with getting below 820. So I want to see 826, 820. And our regular trading hour gap, it closes at 805. That'll give you your rejection block. See how it's just hanging out, waiting for the news event? Algorithm's just kind of spooling right now, not spooling, but in spinning mode. It's just kind of jumping around back and forth inside this tight little range, waiting for news, and we're probably going to see an explosive run here. Who's going to bet higher or lower? Yeah, there's no news? Okay, I haven't looked. Oh, okay, we'll wait for the spooling to start it in 7 minutes, then we'll see what happens here. Who said there was news? I think we have news at 10. Oh, Craig. Craig's going to be a grandfather. That's the news he's been worrying about. Our SIBI is still holding. Wait for the A plus setup. Gee! Can you smell it, you guys? Oh, you guys can smell it.
Oh, you don't need those.
I don't need it. She brought me more plums. Thanks. Thank you. Bless you. Love the coffee. I don't turn the machine on because I don't want to wake anybody up because it percolates. Yeah, I agree with you, Russell. It's way too wicky. This when you see this kind of stuff, don't even think about participating in this. Because if you're just chasing price, you're going to get eaten. You're going to get burned. So just wait. Let's have a look at what the other parts of the market are up to. Let's see if we can find something else that's in here. CJF loves that rule. Follow the rules, man. That's what we made them for. Follow the rules. Yes. Wiki, look at that. Even Dow Jones is all wiki. British pound is down into the order block. We traded above it. You want to see this hold price? Get on top of that. It's got to keep, this has got a hold price back now. So line in the sand is just one little tick below there. It's where your stop loss would be. I'd have it bumped right up against that right now because you don't want to see that come back and retest halfway through that. Right there, that's it. Off you go. As soon as it breaks that high, I'd move my stop to here because I wouldn't want to see the mean threshold, which has already been hit once. I don't want to see that get hit again. It's got to leave. Gotta dance. CAD, nobody's interested in CAD. Little piggies. We'll see if this level at 95.90 holds. We have not traded below it, and we have not traded above it. So you're stuck inside this level, and there's an overlap going on here. So you want to see a body get through here, or body close below here, and you get back into premium discount. Of the little pigs. Coffee looks good for a turn now, for a short inside this range. Looking for old high here at 381.60. All the way through to 380. Look inside that range, trade internal range liquidity hunt on that. Disney's not doing anything unless it's taken off somewhere else. I don't know. Nope, it's still there. Bitcoin. If you're a Bitcoin trader, got to get above here. 112.922 on a close. And you can continue to let that bust a move north. We've got a retest of the premium box here. We have the macro beginning. I'll get back to our regularly scheduled program shortly. Here's where the macro begins. It's still choppy. Greasy butterfingers, the oil. Got nothing here. Nothing there, you know, still not broken above those. We've had a wick run above them, so liquidity has been run out above here. And you're pulling back, so immediate retest. Trade below, trade above, inside, inside. Yeah, I got nothing on oil either. Gold is at 37.05, new highs. Still looking for that upside. 38. Banks, Zadax, Mr. Dax. Breaking structure. Take out a low. You get a change of direction right here. If you're a little DAX trader, look right here. There's your 5 minute. Wait for a body to get above that and retest it. There's your body getting above it. Come back, retest it. Go higher. And you're looking for a premium box right in here. And then if we can get through this order block, you're looking for 724 to 732. Upside DAX. This guy's finding support. Look for the next bull trap to give way. And this level here to get hit. 698 on a retest on the day, on 1 minute. And how's our Nifty 50 doing? There's the retest, test, level. You want to see that go lower and extend the range. So retest, it extends the range. So this right here, when you see that retest, go lower, we're looking for a range extension, and it just pops down below there, pay yourself at the range extension, takes out these equal lows. And now you want to see that it gets back through this level and takes out these two candles. So if you only got 5 hours to trade Nifty, you wait for it to get above here. And if you get a retest on that tomorrow or the end of today, grab it and you're running for this next premium up here. You can trade it the same way. This is the 15-minute chart, so you should be able to watch this over the next few hours. I want our Nazir to come back so I can have a little chat with him. Look at that. 6 a.m. still holding. Finally, it broke through it. See how it broke through here? Came back, retested. Look how many times it keeps dicking around here. It's retesting it to go lower. Range is extended. Nice. So literally, it would have popped through there. You say, I'm looking for the range to extend below here and here and here. So the first one, tap. You're short there. Pay yourself. Pay yourself. Rejection block is your next objective. And we're still looking down here for our 15-minute. You want this to hold price now? Come lower. The longer it hovers down here, the higher my take profit will be. You're short on this there, Derek? Oh man, I hope you're catching a nice little unbelievable trade. There's your rejection block. Pay yourself for the rejection block. Oh, not quite there yet. 803. Pay yourself here. Our regular trading hour gap has been completed. You're not in it? We're looking for a nice little run on this 9:30. Give us a nice little 10 o'clock. 9:10 turn, 10:15, 10:10. That would be a nice little retest for a run higher. We got to get down in here though. I'm waiting for a nice little reversal at 10 o'clock. Time and price, my friends. Time and price. There's your rejection block. Let's take the lows now. It's a beautiful thing when it comes together, but again, not very clean, so still not taking a trade here. Wait for something cleaner to happen. See if that turns. See how, look at that rejection block. Pay yourself. That's what you should see there, Rez, as an example of if you're in short here and you paid yourself at the rejection block, and then it's pulling back against you right at your entry. See how that squeezes all your profit again? But if you've paid yourself along the way and you move to the previous one at the stop loss, it comes back, takes you out, you're all in profit there, and you go, it's not acting cleanly enough, so I'll move to the sidelines. Now you'd be underwater and you'd be pissed that you didn't pay yourself along the way. Always pay yourself at the next low. It's just got to be a habit people got to get into, but they get greedy and they hold for way too long. Too many PD arrays. Instead of just like, man, pay yourself. If you get an opportunity to put money in your pocket, do it. Because now that it's run out these lows, it's going to say, I'm going to pair up the liquidity I've gathered up here with willing sellers above the market or up at a premium above the premium level inside this range. It'll just go back, gather up more orders at a higher price and sell it for a profit down here. I don't think it's done down here. It's really built in some liquidity right now. I don't think they're going to let that go. There's too much sitting down here now. But they might come up, run up into this. Obviously, they're in the premium level now. Run it all the way back down. Again, you got to get back through here. Not just come back and tap this order block and go higher. This is an immediate rebalance. So if you just come back into here and then push that higher, look for this mean threshold and the midnight open candle again. So I'm watching this candle get bounced on right now. And we'll see how the wick acts. And I'm going to watch to see if this mean threshold is sensitive. But I want to see if this wick holds here and starts moving price back up into this candle. If it starts to eat through here, then it's good. I want to see this fair value gap break and just keep coming lower. If you're bullish, you want to see it stay open. Right there, that's what you want to see, stay open, and then start pushing through it. If it fills it in, you're starting to lose its luster for going higher. See that? As it goes up there, it stops and comes back down again. Now it's filled. Losing its luster, and the mean threshold of that candle has been eaten through now. We'll wait and see where it closes, but then look for these lows now. All of this is just, what does it look like to go down lower? Went all the way up, didn't break through that high on a close, traded back through it again, retested. You want to see that hold, it didn't. Right down to the rejection block again. Is this going to build up more liquidity down here? Run back up, look at the mean threshold again. This is just engineering liquidity below the market, I think. I'm looking for a retap of the first fair value gap on Monday. Oh, Tuesday's first fair value gap is right there. A little tiny one, eh? No rush. Big blue bus will be here. There she goes. She's finally run down to our 15-minute. Hello. There's 785. Now we'll wait for a setup. All right, boys and girls, get your glasses on. Let's look for this. Still waiting for that 781. Get your tickets here, tickets. Get your bus tickets here. We have a yellow bus heading north. The Expressness North. Where is our 4-hour candle? Oh, no. I say no, my friends. I say no. Right now, we're looking for deep south. Don't be looking for higher yet. Look at that. That's a retest right there of the 4-hour and a boom, a let go. And now we're looking all the way down here and here. We're looking for a premium to discount box. There it is right there. So this could be a nice hellish rundown for the rest of the week here. I know you all want to go higher, but I don't see it on a 4-hour, that's for sure. What is a 1-hour telling us? 1 hour, retest right here, broke through here, retest right here, going lower, 15 minutes. I want to see this. Now we're looking at that 1 hour. And we're saying, I want to see a breakthrough here. And then I said, I want to look for this area here. So I'm looking for this 15-minute to give way. We're going south, boys. I don't see that going north yet. I don't see it going north. Watch right here. 779. Rejection block, 782. She ain't going north yet, my friends. Not yet. Not yet. This could be a deep continuation. So prepare yourself for all you who want that to go higher. Where's your turn point? Where's your fail safe? Where do you change your mind to going south and the bus changing direction on you? What has to break in order for that to manifest for you? Yeah, I'd have to see this breakthrough here, Derek. I agree with you. Look at that Monday. It would have to get above all of this. this whole section, just because it's so choppy right now, I'd have to see it break above 830, find support. And if you look at Hadi's 830 idea, our 830 candle is a down candle. So I'm still looking south. 15-minute. Where's my 15-minute? That 15-minute has to break 847. In other words, this old high for me to go bullish. 847. And hourly is 847 has to break. Sorry, 850. Get on top of the 830 open. Then I'd go bullish. Otherwise, no bullish for me. What are you guys at? Where do you guys think the turn point is for you? So you're looking for premium. There's no discount really. It's going to get on top of this here. Still bearish. I'll remain bearish until 830 gets closed above. You still have that premium there, Hadi, that fair value gap. That's still considered, even though it's so small, still considered a premium. So not just this one. You want to see it trade right above, on a close above here. Then you've got this breaker you're going to get through. There's your midnight open. Too choppy. There's so many PD rays that are overlapping here. You got to clear all of this out of the way to go bullish. And so far, you're traded above that level. You're inside this level. So inside here, you're kind of bullish. Mean threshold. I want to see that hold, roll over, and again, take this side on the close. Trade below here and here. There's no SIBIs to play with, so they're all bissies. So like I said, you're still bullish inside here. Watch this level at 943. $9.57 is your market structure shift. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It is. But it's really close to this one here. So that's your next bull trap. So I agree with you. It is a market structure shift, but You know, if that could just go into here, hit that bull trap, roll over, and come back down again. You go, oh, it did break structure, but then it quickly reversed on it. And that's all this mess in here. So you really want to see it accelerate through here. It's got intentions of going higher. It's got to accelerate through here. Yeah, no trade for me either. It's a nice 10 o'clock turn, though. There you go. You got your market structure shift. You've got to run above the high. You don't have a body breakthrough here yet. And you haven't got quite your retest on your high yet. Are you long now, Adi? Yeah, that is something to be said about what Mark talks about on that one 3 a.m. candle. You can't argue his logic. It's been manifesting itself for quite a few days now. So he's probably sitting there chuckling and said, I told you. You guys weren't listening to me. So your next 3 a.m. candle is right in here somewhere, is it not? Yes, this is your 3 a.m. candle. So if you trade through the mean threshold of that on a 15-minute candle at 8:53, which is also the level we want to see get broken, then you can march higher. See how that one is traded through on a close? Tap it, keep coming, keep going higher. Rejection block, traded through, old high finally taken. There's your retest today. You just keep hitting that premium box, so box to box, man. I see it, but we still don't have a 15-minute reversal right now. I still don't have it, so not clean for me. You have this immediate rebalance right here. You're still inside this one. So if that turns into a wick and comes back down again now, you've got to break these highs. That's what I want to see anyway. And you still got this premium box up here at 8:59. That's your retest today, though. If you got that and you're on a run, take the high, pay yourself, and move to risk-free. Need to close above that 15-minute fair value. Agreed. Agreed. The one over here, you mean the 3 a.m. one? It's got to close above this one, you mean? You're going long at midnight, Derek? Be careful, my friend. Be careful. Yes, agreed. Agreed. We're on the same page, Mr. Hadi. We are on the same page. It's a chess game right now. And there's way too much chop in here for me to. So you gotta set, when you see so many little wicks back and forth in here, and it's so choppy, you gotta set your rules to a higher time frame and stick with them while this lower time frame sorts itself out. 5 minute, not super clean, but there's your 5 minute here. There's a little imbalance right there at 8:47. You want to see a body get above that on a close, find support, and then you got to say, well, here's my market structure shift. So I have to get above these equal highs at 8:57. Well, your 15 minute is this premium box up here, and that's sitting at 8:59, relative equal highs. So you want to see that get broken to the upside and then find support at that level to go higher. That would be my rules. Just because this is so choppy down here, you can't confirm that this isn't going to keep chopping around in here and beat you up. So I have to set rules to a higher time frame, and you see if that's got to get broken or this has got to get broken to the downside. See how you get you can get beat up inside here now. Derek, I hope you've got a tight stop loss, my friend. You're keeping it below the bullish breaker. As long as it stays above this little level right here, Derek, see how this one's failed already? This one's failing. If this one fails, there's your premium. So you got a high taken. You've got a change in direction. You've traded below it. You haven't traded back into it, and we're still aggressively dropping below this one now. So if we get below here, find support at this, we're still bearish inside this whole range here. And there's nothing in here in terms of the SIBI side of things. So you've got this next BISI. It's got a hold price. Start going higher. Or if we start to get below that, then we're looking at this BISI. So these are all BISIs that with no SIBI on the other side. So you'd have to be looking for like a 30-second chart. There's something in here. Yeah, there's a SIBI right here. And you've just come back into it. So that's a retest. Go higher. Remember this, if you're looking for the SIBI to get right here on the 30-second, enter it right there for a long. And now you want to see this breaker here, hold price, trade above it, hold it, and start pushing higher. See here? It comes down and you go, oh, you do not want to see, now that we've taken out an old high, you don't want to see this BISI get traded through, right? It comes down, it gives you a little, almost a retap of that BISI here, or that breaker. Fails to go higher, then rolls through and takes out that on the sell side. You go, now we're coming back into this range. I do not want to see this mean threshold get traded through. It gets traded through, you come back up inside it, no, it's rolling over. So now you're looking at this SIBI, this breaker, and you say the breaker's got to hold. This SIBI is just going to be tested and take off if you want to go bullish. If it starts to fail again and you're through the mean threshold of this candle, chances are we're going to reach down lower into this here. So as you can see, we're reaching into the lower part. Now, if we break through that level at 808, then we're looking for a retest to this little 792 down here. And this breaker here, there's the retest of the breaker inside the SIBI. So now you want to see this, it's got to hold, got to go, man. Derek, are you in this? You're still long? That's just the 30-second chart anyway. So far still holding you here. This got to stay open now as your breakaway. Come on, Derek. Manifest it, man. You're the man of manifestation. Let's go. Stop loss is at 23,805. You're getting a good squeeze. Come on, Derek. Let's go, man. We're cheering for you, buddy. I wanted to get up there for you. It's not looking good. Come on. Get some motivation to get through this mean threshold here. If you can use this candle as a support candle, I'd be a little more breathing. That's a breathing room for you, buddy. Get on top of it. Climb. He's got a bear chasing Derek up the wall here. Come on, Derek, get up there. Get on top of that ledge. Go. Do not fall into the jaws. Don't fall into the jaws. I see a little Derek climbing the mountain, motivated by the bear. Come on, come on. You took a short in there. Come on, Derek, you gotta get up on top of here, buddy. Right. Let me make sure you guys can steer on me. Gotta get on top of that candle, Derek. Don't slip. Look for a breakout at 10. If you can't get it at 10, look for a reverse. Look for a 10 or 10:30. It's low to get taken out for 11 o'clock. And then if you can't see anything at 11, wait till after 12. If it's all just choppy, wait till after lunch. That'd be my advice, Craig. If you wanted something, you want to wait for something that's really going to support price. You got to wait for these areas to get broken out, because this is just way too much to invest in a loss. If it's not clean, this is where you really get to determine whether or not you're committed to your really clean setups, or you're just looking for anything that's close to a clean setup for you. So if you wanted something that you look at that and you go, I'm done. I'll see you guys after lunch. Then you don't see anything in here that's worth waiting for. And I fully back you on that, because there's nothing in here that I see that's worth even approaching. And if you nip anything out of that, then you've got laser vision, and you're really accurate with and really disciplined with your stop loss, and looking for very specific levels to say, hey, look, as soon as it breaks that and comes back into that on a 30-second chart, I'm hunting inside here, and I'm going to move my stop loss really quick, just because it's choppy like that. If that's how you like to trade, nothing wrong with that. Find your precision, find your entry, and pull that stop loss tight, and you nibble out some profits. If it's absolutely hitting the levels that you see, hey, I'm all for it, man. If you've got that kind of level of accuracy and precision and discipline, it's really going to take some discipline not to hold that longer. There you go, Derek. You're finally above that level on a close. I like that. No, just come back and tap it. No. Derek needs a carrot. We're going to put the carrot right here, Derek. We're going to come back to that first presentation. Get inside this premium box, because the next level you want to get back above. Once you get above here, the next level you want to get back above is right in here. You want to get above 840. So this is the slippery surface that you're on. You've got, I wouldn't even want to see a mean threshold give way there. Once you get above it, you want to see that wick, half the wick, and go, not this whole dig down into it again. That's chop. That's just Ugh. So if I'm banging around off of PD arrays right now, mean threshold, you've traded back below it again, and now you're looking for a run back into this to give you some support, and the bear is sitting right here to take you and run back to his domain with you. You need to get the bees out of that hive. Come save you. Stings a bear. Too much back and forth for me. We'll let it decide my fate. Doing my last will until. Oh, Derek. I love you, man. Look at that. Comes right back into that level again. Tap it. But this has been gone now, so sorry, man. I don't give much hope that this is going to go any higher. So now I ignore this guy and I look at this one here. And see this mean threshold. This one here has been validated from above. So you want to see it provide support at its mean threshold and keep going higher. It lost the mean threshold to come back into it. This candle here, you wanted to see it get on top of, found some support, and it gave way. So it just feels very bearish to me now. Oh, sorry, Derek. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. At least it was a quick death, Derek. We should pray for Derek. It was a quick death. He slid off the cliff, and the bear took him back to its den. I'll look for a retest of this low here and retest this level and come lower. Sorry, I tried to feed him a carrot, but it was too far away. Looking for right here, right now, right there. So retest this, roll over, and I'm looking for this high and this open. Then the mean threshold, rejection block, and low. Shorted euro at the 1 hour breaker, was chopped out, went in again after the big sweep on the buy side, now looking bad. Oh, let's look at your euro then. Do you mind if we look at your euro, Vittorio? I'm not here to criticize you at all. So if you think it's going to shit on you, let's go see why and what level you want to see that. Let's go euro. Do I have a euro in here somewhere? Let's put a like that one to finish. All right, let's look at euro. Euro USD. Look at FX. I don't know which one you guys are using, but I'll Euro FX dollar. Euro FX dollar. So let's look where things are falling apart or going in You're going, where are you going, Vittorio? Are you going long or short? Please go ahead on Euro. Sharpens the sword. Okay. Still no trade happens to the best of us. So now, were you trying to shorted Euro? Okay. So let's look at your Euro trade. What time frame are you on there, Vittorio? I want to make sure you're on the hour, an hourly chart. That would have been a nice short there off of this premium box. All right, so here's why if you're shorting, I agree with your short. If we can get down below, see we've got, there's your premium on a 1 minute chart. I don't know which one you're on. Which time frame are you on, Vittorio? I'll show you all the on the 15 minute. There's nothing in here on a 15 minute that supports it other than this immediate rebalance. We've traded below it. You come back up inside it for a short here. Right there's a short off this mean immediate rebalance. Mean threshold, you want to see that get taken. So 15 minute, I don't see anything super clean. So right here at 117.32, I want to see that 117.32 close. See it close, but I like the fact that we've drilled into it multiple times. The low has been swept. Now I want to see this box here get traded through on the downside, come back, find support at it, and then start pushing lower on a 5 minute chart. On a 1 minute chart, here's your premium box. Here's your immediate rebalance on a discount box. You've traded back up into 50% of that range. You roll over, there's a small little imbalance here. Order block, mean threshold of that wick holds, trades through, we're down into this discount box right here, which is that immediate rebalance. Now you want to see this close below here, right there at 117.30 on a 1 minute chart, close, and then you want to see this level provide support off this candle here to go lower and extend the range. So you don't want to see the range extend just yet. So if you're short in here, Vittorio shorted on the 1 hour breaker before that big hourly wick. Okay, so you shorted on off this big fella here. Okay, yeah, always keep in mind you got that premium box up there. So if you're going to put your stop loss, you don't want to see a body get through here and it doesn't, you just get a wick through and it rounds up into that premium level there. So you'd have to have your stop loss sitting above the high just because of that potential run back into premium box, and wait for an order block to get above here on the 15 minute to go bullish. It ripped all the way through there. So you see how this level right here gets traded through right there. Oh, look at that, tippy tappy. And now we're extending the range right there. Literally opens and closes and goes lower. Now we've taken the range. There's your range extension right off that level right there. So I fully support your going lower now. How's that? Go lower. Go lower, my brother. And you're looking for these, there's a ton of liquidity below you here on the hourly and the 5 minute, I should say. So now you want to see this get closed below, come back, find some support at this candle and keep coming lower. You can come back as high as retesting this immediate rebalance again, or this low right here. But I don't want to see a fair value gap get closed in and then start running up higher again. If we close above that level with a closed candle, then you're back inside this range. Otherwise, I just want to see this get tapped and keep coming lower. That's what I want to see in there for you, my friend. Look at that. Look at that lower cigarette. Oh, I told you guys, don't go The 4 hours, it's already been hit. The 4 hours just screaming lower. Look at that. 4 hour. Retested it already. Looking for this discount box here on the 4 hour chart. Look for here at least. My carrot will go right here. I'll put the carrot right there. That's the 4 hour carrot. Yes, good for you, Vittorio. So we'll see if this 4 hour holds, coming right into 11 o'clock. Like Hadi says, we're looking for this 11 o'clock reversal. This 10 o'clock's been taken out now. I still don't see a big run higher. Here's our 4 hour. Come on, bring it home. Bring it home. Watch for the 4 hour. So when you're looking at this reversal or potential reversal inside a range, what am I looking for? I'm still looking for this 4 hour. I do not want to see it get above here. So just start marking these out inside your charts. Lovely. Keep coming. Keep coming for the carrot is yours. Delicious, fresh, garden grown, no GMO. Oh, beautiful carrot for you. New day opening, new fair value gap. Sorry, new daily inversion, fair value gap right below us. It's 700 inside our 4 hour. Let's go. Looking at 1008 candle, says Hadi. I'm looking for the 1008 candle. Let me see your 1008, Hadi. Where is your 1008? 1008, he says. 1008. 1008. 1008? What 1008 are you talking about? This 1008 candle? Or did I catch this conversation a long time ago? The 1008 on a 1 minute chart is way up here. I would say yes, once it traded below it here, that's definitely one you want to look for to retest to come lower. So if you caught that right there, Hadi, beautiful catch for a short. Nice. That's exactly what you want to see. This break, take out that candle to the downside on a close, retest it. There's a nice big close below. You're happy with that one. There's the retest of it and the boomer. So that's a really nice. And put your stop loss above the high. If you're wrong, then you don't want to see this get traded through again on the upside. Look at that. Just holds price. Trades through it, holds price, keeps coming lower, takes that guy out, comes back, supports it, runs lower. All great. So now we don't want to see this level get broken and that order block taken to the upside. "30-second chart," he says. What is showing on the 30-second chart, D? What are you all over the place catching all these awesome trades? Yeah, get above here on a close. And it's then you have to ask yourself, where are you inside that range? So you'd have to get above here and then reach for this candle, wait for the bull trap to get traded through, support on the bull trap, and then run higher. There's a small little change in direction here. We have the bull trap is holding though. If we close below here, your bull trap caught you because you did not have a body trade above that level. And it's also inside this guy here. It's also inside that upside objective we could reach for still. So wait for the bull trap. 30-second bull trap right there. No body above it. And now we're trading below it. You see that? Right there. Come back up inside it. Roll over from here. Take this low to downside. Yeah, this is a nice one right here. See how that consolidation, displacement, CAM model 1 entry, boom, right there, short. That's a nice CAM model. Nice displacement candle right here on a 30-second chart. Return back into your consolidation, pull 50%. That might even be a CAM 2 model sitting right there. Let me just have a look at little butches here. Nope. No, it was not. It was a CAM 1 with a close CAM 2. Right there. There's 50%. We're just shy of a CAM 2. It is nice though. And then you see this side get broken to the downside. Right there. You come back up. Didn't quite tap the bottom of that SIBI there. Wait for the first displacement, right? The first consolidation that gets broken to the downside and the retest of the fair value gap to go lower. No bodies broke above that level. The wicks came back into there, but we did not get a body break above that. Hold over and go lower. Institutional order flow entry drill. Roll over, keep coming. No body breaks above here, still going lower. Body breaks below that level, retests it, takes out the low, just exactly what we've been talking about on the 30-second chart. It happens every day. It never ends, as Micah would say. It never stops, over and over and over again. Let's get back to the 1 minute. Oh, it's a delicious thing when you see it, you guys. What is a CAM 2? A retest of the midpoint of the consolidation? Yes, that is a CAM 2. And it cannot close above the midpoint of, so you can get a bit of a wick through it. As long as it does not close above that, your stop loss sits above the consolidation. So it's tight, right? A cam 2 would be there. You have a very small, tight little stop loss. If it runs through that cam 2, without, if it has, unless it has a leg on it, if it has a leg that takes out, like if you get a consolidation, then you get a displace, a leg that runs up and runs down through it. Cam 1 is a retrace back into the consolidation. A cam 2 is a retracement back into the mean threshold or consequent encroachment of that consolidation. And a cam 3 is 50% of the leg that took out the high before going lower. That is a cam 3. So only a cam 2 in this situation. There's only that, sorry, let me go back here so you know what I mean. So 30-second chart, so right here. If we had a leg that came up here, like you see this consolidation, and a leg that came up, created fair value gap, dropped back down, that leg, you can look at 50% of that run into that leg is a cam 3 model. Otherwise, if there is no leg and it's just a consolidation like this, cam 1, retest, you can take that for a short, stop loss sits here. Cam 2, 50% would have been just right there. That would have been a cam 2, stop loss sits here and roll over, and you don't want to see a body get through that. That's cam 2. There's videos on my channel there. You'll see it. So you want to see this hold now, right? You get a body above here. You want to see that mean threshold hold. See how we're waking through it constantly? Not a good sign. So you look for a run back deeper into this candle and this little area right here. Bissy, high taken. This Bissy's got to hold price now. Got to hold it if you want it to go. You're welcome, Vittorio. Short from 847. Mark is short from 847. He's saying our 3-minute or 3-hour candle, it's mean threshold. Let's check him out. Mark occasionally pops in here to give us some magic. So I would use your 15-minute here. Let's put your 15-minute chart right here. Let's look at our 3-hour candle. We're going to use Mark's 3-hour, Marky Mark, and the Funky Bunch. I've got a Marky Mark candle in here somewhere. Let me look at my 1 hour. Where's our 3? This is a 3 a.m. candle right here. We call that the Marky Mark 3. And we're looking for a close. Oh, we're aiming for that one down there. Sorry, Mark. Where's your number 3? That's a 3 a.m. candle there. You traded below it, below it, below it. And we're looking for number 3. Good morning, lovely. I can't hear you. What was that? Oh, okay. There's your 3 a.m. there. So I'm going to take this candle and I'm going to do this. And I'm going to say, Mark wants to know if we've closed below that on a 15-minute chart. We did. Now he's happy for this to keep going lower. Is that what you're talking about, Mark? Is that why you're shorting that? Because you traded below the consequent encroachment of the 3-hour candle. Answer me, Mark. Is that what it is? So now what I'm looking for is if we can get back to 775, I'll short that at 775. 776. Anywhere inside here, I will short that. It's got to come back up into there. I know you can just use this low as well, but I want to see that come up there. Give me an institutional order flow entry drill off the next candle. Well, that's a 15-minute right there. Let's go back. One-minute chart. There's a retest of that. Yes, there's institutional order flow entry drill there on a 5-minute. Yes, I'm short from today's 3 a.m. monster trade. This will be a Mark's new stomping grounds here. We're all going to buy into his 3 a.m. candle setup. At least it seems to work. We've been watching it for a few days now, Mark, and it seems to be working. You seem to have yourself a very effective trade strategy there. And there's only, what, 26 people in here to witness it? Come back every day, man. You're going to see that thing happen. We're going to start zeroing on that more often. So thanks for bringing that to our attention, Mark. That is a lot of commercials today. Or are you getting to be a wife of the year or what? Look at that.
I'm always
Thanks, love. Look at that. Another coffee. All right, I'm going to go short there. I'm going to take a short right there. And hope we don't start breaking above here. If I'm looking for internal range liquidity, I have to put the stop loss above this old high here. So this, I want this to act like a bull trap so I can reload more on here. This little breaker, I want to see get hit. See how we've traded above that level? So now that tells me, ugh, we're bullish inside this range. So for me, it's got to get back through this level, find support at this, and continue going lower. But I'm going to trust that Mark's 3 a.m. candle here, short. Off this low, watch the breaker, load another one in at the breaker. Pull your fib tool from inside here. I'm just going out of pure faith in Mark's short here, looking for reloading. And I'm sorry, Mark, I'll give up on your idea. If we start breaking this section here and that guy there, then we're looking for a run on the highs again. I don't know, where's your stop loss for something like that, Mark? Do you have a pretty big stop loss? Or you've already been shorting from way up at 3 o'clock and you go, I don't care. Please remind me what the 3 a.m. candle is. Okay, I'll show you. Mark, you just correct me if I'm wrong here, right? I'll explain the 3 a.m. candle as I understand it. So if we take this 3 a.m., so we'll do the hourly chart here, just so you understand, just so we can see where this has kind of manifested itself here. So this is the 3 a.m. It's also a Tibbs 3. So here's your 3 a.m. candle right here, okay? So mark out your 3 a.m. candle from low to high, okay? That's Marky Mark and the Mark 3. And you have to save it in your templates as a Marky Mark 3, because Mark gets the credit for this 3 a.m. setup. It's the Mark 3, Marky Mark. And then you say to yourself, where is the next 3 a.m. candle that's below me? Okay, so there's still a rule around here. And again, Mark, just correct me if I'm wrong here. So first of all, mark your 3 a.m. candle. Look for the next 3 a.m. candle that is below you, which is right here. This is the next 3 a.m. candle. And you go right here, 3 a.m. to 3 a.m. And you go, there is my next 3 a.m. candle. All right, so here's the setup as I understand it. Then you go to your 15-minute chart. Okay, so we've got the Marky Marks, the Mark 3s are all lined up here. The Mark 3, Mark 3. So we have this 3 a.m. candle. So you go to your 15-minute chart now. Here, go to 15-minute now. And we say, if this is our 3 a.m. candle, if we get its mean threshold is closed, and we're talking about the body of the candle, not just the wicks, or is it the wick as well? The whole candle, doesn't matter about the wick, or it doesn't matter about the body, you're just using the whole wick. Is that correct, Mark? Yes, I'm short, hoodie. Is it the whole body or just the wick? As I understand it, if we close below the consequent encroachment or the mean threshold of the 3-hour candle on the 15-minute chart, then we're aiming for the next 3 a.m. candle. So for us, this is our 15-minute fair value gap right here. For him, it's this consequent encroachment. If we close below that, then you look for a run to the next 3 a.m. candle, which is right here. Now he runs to there, he pays himself at that point right there. And then if it runs through it, he goes, now I wait for the 15-minute. If we close below the consequent encroachment of the next 3 a.m. candle, he's aiming for the next 3 a.m. candle below that, which is, so we've closed below that consequent encroachment. We're looking for a retest. And it doesn't matter if it wicks back through, as long as he confirms that it's closed below it, he's gunning for the next one below. Now, do you have a rule, Mark, that says if it closes back above that consequent encroachment again, you're out of the trade? Like, where's your fail states there? Like, where does it fail for you? Use the whole thing. Okay, good, thanks. That's what I understand for Mark's. So for me, my fail-safe will be on a 15-minute chart would be above here. On my 1-minute chart, because he's trading on a 15, so you should pretty much be monitored by your 15-minute chart. So there's that bull trap I want to see hold, and I want to see this keep coming lower now. That bull trap's got to hold for me, so I'm above the bull trap. If it starts to close through that, and it closes on a 15-minute chart, so we're going to put this on a 15-minute now, and we're going to wait and make sure that we still get a close above the or below the 3 a.m. candle, and we're gunning for the next 3 a.m. candle below us. Does that make sense? If you just do 3 a.m. to 3 a.m., go back through your charts, you guys, you'll find that Mark's setup happens over and over and over, and it's pretty consistent. It's a pretty consistent thing. And there's 28 of you that are fortunate enough to know about 50% I closed the trade. So you watch this 15-minute chart now. And we've got Marky Marks, 50 or the 3-minute candles right here, or 3-hour candles right here. So we're waiting to see now if this 15-minute candle, which is So now it's closed above it, Mark. So now you consider that out, correct? You'd close the trade here now? Are you the genius on that, or is ICT? I think that's Mark's. I think that's Mark's observation. I'm going to give Mark the credit for it until if he says it's ICT, then we'll give it back to ICT. But right now, I'll give that Mark 3, his idea. So here, Mark, this one is closed now above your 50% of your thing. So you would close your trade out now. I'm going to close it out right now just because I'm not sure. Would you not? Would you close that out now? I would look to close, but if I have a 15-minute break, I may give it another 15 minutes if we close below the structure. Okay, so there's some variability in there. So you've got this right here, that SIBI on a 5-minute. If we trade back through that, then we're going higher. If not, we're going lower. So now you're inside here. So you wait, and we're getting to 11 o'clock now. So if this is going to continue coming lower, there's the change in direction. Tap, keep coming lower. So I do like your idea, Mark. And tomorrow, my friends, we will trade the Marky Mark 3. So now, do you also go back to the? It's kind of like our inversion fair value gap. Now, do you use any close on the 15-minute again below that 15 or that consequent encroachment of the 3 hour? You get back in sync with it and say, now we're going lower again. Do you use that as the pivot point for higher or lower? Let's start to develop some more solid rules around whether or not you want to enter that and hold that. I need more rules around it. So Mark, you've got a keen eye because you've seen it so much. So I'm going to look at this consequent encroachment and say, if we trade back below it on a close, does that continue to push our price lower? Right now we're banging off of that. And we're banging off, it happens to overlap right with this consequent encroachment of the SIBI. So it touches it now and leaves. And it's got to close below that on a 15-minute chart, right? So we're going to watch the next 10 minutes of this. As long as it closes below that level again, then I'm supporting also on a 1-minute chart for that to continue coming lower if we close below that level. So we should get some overlap here with this rule of the consequent encroachment of the 3-hour chart. I would like to look at to close, but if it has a 15-minute break, I will give it another 15. Yes, if we trade back below it, we continue. Okay, good. We're in sync, Mark. We are in sync. I agree. I like. So we're just going to wait 4 more, or sorry, Now 10 more minutes and see where we sit. And on a 1 minute, we might see that confirmation happen if we trade below there. I like this mark because now we can start lining up some of the stuff that we're teaching every morning with something that supports a level that is backed by a 1 minute level here. So that's all good. I like that. Let's see if we can just keep going on that. It's a 1 plum day today. I've had 1 plum, 2 coffees. Whew. It's the best way to start your day. Just keep lining up the previous day's 3 a.m. candle. Don't make your chart too busy. That's my advice on that. What do you think, Mark? Like just line up the next one, the 3 a.m. candle below you, if that's your next target, and then the next 3 a.m. candle, so on and so forth. If you just put every 3 a.m. candle on there, your charts are going to get super busy. There we go. We're getting back into the sell again. I like it. Now, I do not want to see it get back above here. See that order block there? I don't want to see it get back above there. So that level, I don't want to see that get broken through and that candle get taken to the upside. Tang, tang, there's the retest. Let's go. Is 3 a.m. the 1 hour initial balance close for London? Don't know, you'd have to ask Mark on that one. Is it, Mark? Is it the initial balance close? Is this like the ledger? You're talking about the ledger? They close their books at 3 a.m.? Yeah, it's London's open, the 2-3 or the 3-5. Those are often turning points, either higher or lower. And the 3 a.m. is a stellar turn point. Go back through your charts. You'll see 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning as the big turning. That's a Michael's talked about that for years, that the high occurs in London about 2 or 3 hours into the London session. You'll see that turn point. I'm going to hit one more short here. See how we've traded above this level now? I want that bull trap to hold. Otherwise, we're bullish inside this range again now, and there's one above me here, so stop loss is tight. Don't like to see that. "25 seconds. I do not want to see it close above there. It's right back into here now. That'll take me. Silver bullet time. No body above there. Wicks did the damage. We still got 5 minutes left to go. Now I'm waiting for market structure shift. See how we traded below it, tap it, want it to keep going lower, ran through it. Now, if it goes back through your level again, wait for market structure shift. You just trade this every single time it trades below it or above it. You can get beat up in here pretty bad, so wait for the structure shift now. You take one attempt at it, and then from there on, wait for the shift. Or let's wait and see what our 15-minute says. This is how I see it. Treat sessions like candles. Each session has a touch, or it creates an imbalance, so they all have to touch. We've traded above it, come back inside it, looking for a premium level. That one's been tapped already. You have the consequent encroachment next, or the mean threshold, consequent encroachment. Then the high, then you've got the low, consequent encroachment, high. You've got multiple PD arrays sitting in here still, inside this range. If we clean this one out here, that should put us above the 5 minute or 3 minutes left of our 15-minute candle, and we'll see if there's a close above or below. So Mark, if it keeps closing above, like if it closes above once and then closes above again, how many candles at 15-minute do you say it's definitely going to come back to that other 3-minute candle, or do you wait for market structure shift now to run back to your 15-minute? Stand by. I'm just going to go and we've got guests now, so I have to split. But thanks so much, Mark, for sharing that with us. I do appreciate it. I'm done for the day. Looks like Hadi's done for the day as well. Thank you, Hadi, for popping in. Thanks, everybody else, for popping in. You can join us on the Telegram channel. I'll be right there. You can join us on the Telegram channel in the afternoon for more afternoon trading. If not, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Thanks again for tuning in. Mark, thank you very much for your 3 a.m. trade. We're going to try it tomorrow, and we'll give it a go, man. And I want you guys all to have a great, awesome day. So thank Mark for his generosity, for sharing his trade with us today. Appreciate it. And I will see you guys. Rez, thanks for tuning in, man. We appreciate you coming by. I know you got lots of people out there. And thanks, Adi, for bringing your buddy, Rez. And Rez, I look forward to meeting you in Toronto. We're going to come out there in October. So it's going to be a party. It's going to be a good time there, man. Thanks, Craig. Thanks, everybody. And I will see you guys tomorrow.